Hey y'all, all right, so right now we're going to talk about tempo. You may or may not have used or worked with tempo before, but the tempo is your controlled movement where we're going to increase or decrease your time under tension, which means your time during the movement and during the workout. So let me explain it to you here. Tempo will be seen in your workout as at 3011, for example. The first number in tempo is always going to be the down. I'll explain this in a moment. The second is always the bottom. The third, always up. And the fourth is always the top. So if I'm going to be squatting, it's going to take me, I'm going to count 1001, 1002, 1003 on the way down. I am going to stop at the bottom for 0 seconds. I am going to come up for a 1 second count, 1001, and then I'm going to stop at the top for a 1 second pause. I want to reiterate at that top pause for something like a squat or a deadlift or a good morning, something like that you see, is I really want you to pause up there and squeeze and hold perfect position and perfect posture, right? That bracing that we talked about in the earlier videos. So that is one example. Another example is you may see a 4-2-X1. X is not a number. X means explode. So this would be 4 seconds down, 2 second hold at the bottom, explode up with a 1 second pause. Another example is a 2-0-2-0, which means 2 seconds down, 0 at the bottom, 2 seconds up, 0 at the top. Make sense? All right, so the difference here in some of these movements, if we have, I'm going to use a pull-up. You're probably not going to see that in here for in these body weight movements here, but that is going to actually start on the way up because you're starting at the bottom of a pull-up, right? So for this one, for example, this would be a 1 second up on your pull-up, a 1 second pause, 3 seconds on the way down with no rest at the bottom, all right? That is tempo. Pay attention to it and really work the tempo for all it's worth. Tell me 1, 2, 3, right? And counting those out fast. Those are going to really give you control of your movement and make sure that you own the movement before moving into something fast. Many of you have been in a workout routine before, a program, or had some type of instructor or coach that wants you to move really fast. I am probably going to push you more towards tempo and slowing down and owning the movement first before you start moving fast, right? We hear all this hype about the HIIT, the high intensity interval training, and moving, go, 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 go. Ultimately, doing that before you have control of a movement and really own it is where a lot of the injury comes into. So I just reiterate this more and more to really take control of your tempo, own it, and you'll see how challenging this can be. All right? Let me know if you have any questions.